And they laughed at me when I said that MI will win by 12 runs. Now who's laughing? Me almost, because they won by 13.
You can take the red table.
Well done. Today, red table, all the furniture is yours.
You deserve to take the red table back.
One sec, since when did you become the custodian of the red table?
Who are we to
Very cleverly done. Zaheer Khan is using power of attorney to take over the rights of the table. No, it is mine. I will decide where it goes. But yeah, of course, Mumbai Indians, much needed victory for them. And for the Kolkata Knight Riders, my question to Joy is, would you call it a curse, a jinx, or which word are you going to use?
I really don't know. And today the batting was like that. There were two clear phrases. You have BC and AD.
Yeah.
You had BR and AR. That is before Robin and after Robin.
Yeah.
Once Robin meant, it just looked a different side, a different pitch.
By the way, Robin also was BC and AC, before catch and after catch.
Yeah.
The catch dropped at when he was at 4. Was he?
He's the most relieved man, Mayank Markande.
Yeah, Mayank Markande dropped that catch. A lot of people were very harsh that Markande should not be dropping a catch like that. When we were watching it, it was at an awkward height where you don't know whether you choose this or this, right? And that can be slightly awkward. You should still take it. But
yeah, I mean, you're supposed to take those catches for sure, and especially when your bowlers have created that kind of intensity. Yes, it was nice to see that Kunal going up to him and just calming his nerves down, because end of the day, he's playing his first season of IPL. Yeah, I mean, you react because obviously you want to win the game so badly that you are in the heat of the moment. You can lose it, you can express your emotions, but I think it was great to see that Kunal really handled the situation well in that.
He did. Boys gold. He bowled that last over. He took that brilliant catch. He's, big fan of Kunal Pandya and what he does for this MI team. Zach, quick question. Obviously, it's happened to you a lot in your career. You have people dropping catches. You have them misfielding. What was the first thought that would come in your head, and then what would you choose to do?
कि कितने बनाएगा ये? So I think the first thought which comes to a fielder's mind is like, I hope now this guy gets out as soon as possible.
That's if you're a fielder and you drop a catch.
If you're a fielder and you drop a catch, then that's.
What if you're the bowler?
What if you're when you're the bowler and somebody does that? Did you do the glare?
No, I think I've always been a believer that you have to control your emotions. It's a team game. You have to support your teammates, and everyone is trying their best to win matches. I mean, no one intentionally drops the catch.
Yeah.
But from that point of view only, I really like the fact that Kunal understood that situation there. He understood that Hardik is just in his zone, and he had a fantastic day. I think he was the one who actually set the game for MI, because if you look at his 4 overs, he's only gone for 19 runs, has picked up 2 wickets. So he was a real game changer in today's match for MI with the bat and with the ball. So someone understanding that situation there, and Kunal has gone within the over. He's not waited for the over to get finished. He ran up to there. Just few words of inspiration. It's fine. It happens. It's just a game. Focus on the match, because Markande had to bowl 3 to 4 overs in that game. So as a bowler,
and then got Robin's wicket.
Exactly. So it's very important for you to stay in the game and not to get stuck in that moment. That moment has happened. It's past. You have to then move on with the game. You can think about it after the game is done. You have all the help. You have the practice sessions. You can do that. You can figure out your thing. But the game is not over, so you got to stay in the game. And it's nice that that the youngster was looked after by experienced player.
I like that.
Inside.
Absolutely like that. I'll show you the summary of that match, and then we'll move on to the second match of today. But of course, this is an important one. Joy, where do you think KKR messed up this chase? Because at the halfway point, it was still looking like advantage KKR, wasn't it?
I think so. 2 things strike me. One is that if today was the day to try out Narayan when you're chasing 180, maybe today was not the day to try this new batting order.
Yeah,
that was the feeling I had, because if he got a 60 early up and set it up beautifully, because see, Robin is batting beautifully, but the only person who's been a finisher for you is DK, and somehow, somewhere, Russell doesn't look 100% fit. And I think that is a big worry. He's so important, and they have so few players that they can't afford to drop him. They can't afford, and they feel Russell even at 50% is there. But what they're trying to do very clearly is coddle him. Don't give him too many overs. Don't allow him to get too strained. Let him bat there. Let him bat at 6-7. So he's not a 50 full force. So I think that the batting order is a problem right now. If Russell is not a force, then Dinesh Karthik cannot do it match after match. No player can do it every day.
It was a problem, yes. Joy is absolutely right. Probably a good day to stick to that order, let Narayan come in the top, and if he got 50 or 25 balls, which he can get, or even if he got 30 or 15 balls, really the game probably would have been different. But I predicted it was going to be 12 runs for MI. It's 13. I don't know.
If you get a call from the enforcement directorate, it's not my problem.
Sir, मैं कोई बात नहीं उनकी जन्म पत्री पढ़ लूँगा. I am not corrupt, sir. All I am is a crystal ball soothsayer, and I will read your kundli and tell you that you may have to marry a tree before you marry anybody else. All right now, I'm swinging for the trees, am I not? Let's move to our second match now. The first one's wrapped up, of course. The second game, this is Kings 11 Punjab, who have the Rajasthan Royals visiting them in their new home in Indore. Strange things happen in the IPL. Kings 11 now have a home in Indore, and this is the home where they lost, of course, to MI a few days ago. So they'll want to pull that back. They've got another team in blue visiting them. The first thing they did is they won the toss. So they've called correctly at the toss, and they've asked Rajasthan Royals to bat first. And well, on this ground, I don't know how much Rajasthan Royals will mind batting first, because as a batting unit, Joy, they must be happy with what happened in Delhi the other day. Rain shortened game. Obviously, it was a very high target, but they got so close to it.
Yeah, and their batting, I think they have the firepower. The question is somehow, again, Zaheer often talks about a team clicking into place. Like Mumbai seemed to click into place today. Now it's set. Now you know that this is a lineup that's going to go playing, barring injury, the next 4-5 games. I think there's just little minor meshing left for Rajasthan to get exactly right. Who's opening, who's 3, who's 4, who's 5, who's 6, and I still think that's not settled in their heads. And remember, it's 8-9 games into the tournament. MI does this every year. They sort of click very late into place. But today you'd say they are now finally.
I think what
Let's
RR
look
has
at the points table. Sorry, one sec before we go carry on talking. Sorry, we'll show you the points table and really check if MI can actually make a go of this, Zach.
They can. I think 8 points. They have margin of 2 points now from the remaining 3 teams, and depending on how the Kings game go, I think if Kings lose today, then MI again has got a great chance, because they got a superior net run rate if you compare it with RR. So I think from MI's point of view, I think they want Kings 11 to feel the pressure. I think at the back end of the tournament, what really works well for teams is how you handle pressure. And if Kings now have already lost couple of games, so suddenly you start doubting your abilities. You starting to do some changes at the back end of the tournament, which doesn't really help. Most of the teams are looking settled, even with RR. They've been sticking to more or less the same kind of playing 11, but they need to figure out their batting order. I think where they're going wrong is in terms of too many changes in the batting order, especially with regard to Rahul Tripathi. And I think Darcy Short, if Darcy Short is playing, Butler has had a good outing. You can't get Ajinkya Rahane to bat at number 6 and 7. You have to back him. You have to give him enough opportunity to go up the order and take that responsibility. I think he's a good enough player, and I think he's someone who needs to say to the management that, look, you want 130 strike rate, you want 140 strike rate, I will alter my game and I'll deliver it. But you need a stable batting order. You need a stable team, and that's something which RR has missed so far in the tournament.
Let's look at their 11 and see if there's any change. There's one change actually. There's Anureet Singh, Joy, who comes in place of Dhaval Kulkarni.
Anureet is a seasoned bowler, played for the Railway for many years. 2009 he actually started his career as a KKR bowler in South Africa, of course, at Ninth Metro. But he's what he is a steady performer. Okay, he's not going to do something dramatic for you. He's excellent at one thing, which is straight at the stumps. Basically, you hit, you miss, I hit kind of bowler. He's that kind of bowler. Won't try and be too clever, but he's a very dependable bowler. He will not try too many things. Usually doesn't get hit too much as well. So he's something that say that, okay, against this attack, maybe he's a useful option to have. So
Rahane, Darcy Short, Joss Butler, Rahul Tripathi. Who are you opening with? It's a traffic jam at the top.
They'll toss a coin. The first toss is happening in the dressing room.
Joss Butler should open. I think
Joss Butler should open.
Yeah, maybe Darcy Short should bat at number 3. And then Sanju goes down. But I mean, that's the situation RR has gotten themselves in. You know, they're not sure now, you know, because of the last game, Josh Butler playing that kind of inning, you won't want Josh Butler to bat lower on the order. And the talk which we've always been doing is Josh Butler and Ben Stokes, you can't bat them together.
Yeah.
so you have to separate.
You said right, left should bat together.
This is the naughty schoolboy problem.
It's with the spin factor coming in, you know.
Yeah, true.
So that's something, you know, which they have to take care of. Rahul Tripathi is good player of spin. So now if you started the season with Rahul Tripathi batting in the middle order and Sanju Samson at 3 has clicked, you don't want too many changes now, you know. So you just got to stick to that, and at some stage you got to back your belief.
Yeah, I'll tell you how far are we from the IPL saying 3 openers. So every ball before they can decide who's gonna bat this one. Acha, tu ye wala khel. Because there's too much confusion otherwise, right? Only 2 guys can bat at the same time. No, too little. Okay, anyway, let's move to Kings 11 Punjab. They have no problem with their openers because they've got Gale and Kale. Gale and Kale are both there, and they of course come 1 and 2. They've got like 60% of their runs so far. And my call last time was, if you remember, Joy, when we were on the show, I said Kings 11 Punjab will win if these two will be in trouble if these two don't get runs. Now it looks like they're in trouble if they don't get all the runs.
Yeah.
This is 2 of them have to just get all the runs.
Yeah, because some bizarre percentage. That's the numbers. It's 60% of the runs are coming from those 2 guys, and
these are the 5 games that Gale has played. So this is with Gale and KL together.
Yeah.
I think 1 game or did they play? Yeah, they've played all games together. So Gale and KL's has been 60% of the runs are coming from them.
Yeah.
Well, I think one thing for sure, then Kings 11 is starting well. You know, with their batting, they got their top order sorted, but middle order has been an issue for them. I think, you know, Joy's favorite player Mayank also, you know, has been shifted in the batting now. You know, Cinderella man has been going at number 6 now, right?
Yeah.
He's been demoted.
So even demoted. It's like that promotion nahi hua is sir.
So I think they need to figure out what their middle order is going to be.
They've got Manoj Tiwari in today. They played him in 1 game against SRH. Then in the last game they got UV backing in inside Manoj out. Now they've dropped UV again and got Manoj in.
That's something, you know, which I'm not a big fan of. I think, you know, if you tried Manoj Tiwari, then give him a fair chance. You know, give him 3 games, 4 games, and then figure out. Like, you know, again they've kind of decided that Mayank is someone they're going to stick with.
Yeah.
Otherwise, like, you know, if you wanted to bring UV back, then you bring UV back. He can contribute with the ball as well. Put some more responsibility on him so that you can utilize that kind of resource in a better manner, and probably, you know, get Manoj Tiwari in as well, because he's also bowled a couple of overs in the game. So you have 2 bowling options, and that's something, you know, which they need to figure out as quickly as possible, because you've rightly said that they're getting the start, but they're not able to finish, and there are a couple of games which they should have won, but the middle order has not supported the team and not gotten them out of the phase which was the important phase, which the SRH game, I think, you know, that was the game was in their hands. You know, after that game was just depending on the start which Gale and KL provided to them, but they couldn't capitalize on that. So these kind of game really hurt you as a team, because, you know, now you suddenly doubting your batting. And that's something, you know, in this format you can't do, because teams are preferring to chase, because in this format you can afford to chase down.
Yeah.
And that has to be dependent on your top 5 batters.
Yeah.
And top 5 batters need to fire.
You know, my sense is that the last decision was one of those Sehwag, as you do as a batsman as well, a hunch. मुझे लगा इस युवराज चलेगा, बिठा दिया, बोला देख तुझे 3 में खिला रहा हो, तू दिखा दे. लगा नहीं. You know, now it's unfair on Manoj Tiwari, but, you know, somebody like a Sehwag would have taken that call, and now they said, okay, no, it's okay, let's give Manoj now 3, 4, 5 innings. I think they'll stick with Manoj now for a while.
Okay, now what has happened is that I've got some information in my ear which the 2 of you don't have yet. Well, I don't know if you've seen it on your Cricbuzz. Have you seen it?
No.
Then don't see, because we need to guess. So they did a toss. Okay, there were 4 openers that Rajasthan Royals have, which is Darcy Short, Josh Butler, Rahul Tripathi and Ajinkya Rahane. Which are the 2 who are going to open today?
Ajinkya Rahane, Josh Butler.
Okay. Ajinkya Rahane, Josh Butler is your guess?
Josh Butler, Darcy Short.
Josh Butler, Darcy Short. And the winner is Joy Bhattacharjya! It is indeed Darcy Chord and Josh Butler have come out to open. So which means there's probably going to be some fireworks in Indore because as you know, Holkar Stadium की जो pitch है, वो road है. It's a road.
It is maintained, I believe, by the
Highway Authority.
Madhya Pradesh Highway Authority.
Yeah, so there's going to be some fireworks hopefully. So Rajasthan Royals will also be hoping that their openers can contribute 60% of their runs today. Do you see Rahane coming at 3? Then he's got to bat at 3.
I think RR is asking for trouble. You know, if it works, it's going to look amazing. But
Yeah.
I think you're actually putting your captain in a spin.
Yeah.
You know, a captain has to be always in control. Like you've seen in cricket, when captain is not confident enough, that kind of reflects on the team. So that's something, you know, which is a worrisome factor right now for RR because you're actually not showing enough confidence in your captain.
Wait, I've got more news for you.
Okay, Ajinkya Rahane is batting at number 3.
Darcy Short is out.
Okay.
Darcy Short
Shall
is
we
gone.
continue the show to the full innings?
I think we should just keep giving people live updates. Watch it with us. It's more fun.
Because Sanju Samson has been performing well, so you've now, you know, changed his batting position.
His batting position is gone as well. In a second, I'll also tell you who's coming out at number 3 because then we'll get. I'm telling you, we have so many talking points right now because there's so much happening on a Sunday in the IPL that we should just start a parallel. Stay with us. It's your vote, man. It's your vote that counts. सारी कायनात आपकी उंगली में है बटन दबाए. But anyway, quick call. Rajasthan Royals, how many runs are they going to get given the fact that they're, what is it, 0 for 1, right?
I'll still go with about 170.
3 for 1.
170.
170.
I'll go with 180, but Kings is going to win this match.
180. Okay, I'm going to say 189.
I like it.
Today I'm
And
high
it's your
balling.
day.
It's my day. So today I'm high balling today. 189 plus. That's what's going to happen. We're going to go now. We're going to see you in 90 minutes from now. Thank you so much for watching Cricbuzz Live and hope you join us again.